What's up, guys? Simply Bree coming back to you with another video. Happy New Year! I said I was gonna post a video on New Year, but I digress. I'm not even gonna talk about that. But what's up? I am back. Didn't take me as long as last time to post, so you know. But this is gonna be something different. I am doing a story time today. Now, this is not going to be a 40-minute story time. It's not even that serious. But I just had to give y'all the tea because there's some tea. Okay? So I'm not even going to hold y'all for too long. We're going to get straight into it. As y'all can tell by the title, somebody tried to finesse me out of my wallet. Okay, so this happened maybe about 2 months ago, I'm thinking, around that time. And I was at this restaurant, Bar Louie, for people who live in Chicago. I'm not sure Bar Louie is everywhere, but I know it's in Chicago. And um, like cities surrounding Chicago or something like that. So, but I'm just not sure if it's in other states. But we were at Bar Louie one night. Me and my two other friends, whose name I'm not gonna say. I'm sure they wouldn't mind, but I'm not gonna say it. Just gonna call one Pooh, and then the other one Nelly. So I was at the restaurant with Pooh and Nelly. Um, it was just like a casual night. We wanted to go out to eat and we wanted to have drinks and all of that. Just a chill night. So we get into Bar Louie. It is packed. I mean, it's teed up in there. It's some old people, some young people, but it's teed. Like so. We get there. There's like no seats except for this long table, like the tables that sit like 6 or 8 people. It was one of those tables, and it was the high ones that you sit up on the stool. Was one the one that you sit with the stools. It wasn't the ones that's lower and you sit with the regular chair. So it was a high one, and that was the only table left. So we sat there. So instead of us spreading out for the whole table, we said, okay, said this is the table. This is the end. Nelly sat at the end. I sat on this side and Pooh sat on this side. So the rest of this whole table was basically open. And then on my side, it was a long table like ours behind me, full of guys, just full of guys. But they seemed cool. They didn't really stare at us, didn't really do all that. They was legit playing cards, chilling at Bar Louie. It was one of those nights. So didn't think nothing of it. Now we had purses. Usually I keep my purse with me or on this table, seated somewhere. But because I felt so comfortable, I set my purse like, okay, this is Nelly. I set my purse on this side of me. And the stool pushed all the way under the seat. So I pushed it all the way under the seat. Whereas, you can kind of feel somebody touching it if they were going to touch your purse, anything like that. So it wasn't nothing I should be worried about. And then Pooh and Nelly set their purses by Pooh across from me in the same chair how mine was, but across from me. So, of course, again, we didn't think anything of it. Um, they were just eating, vibing, singing to the music. There was a few times we were singing to the music super loud. My friend Pooh was, and the guy like behind me on my side, the long table, was just like, "I hear you singing, blah 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 blah," trying to spit a little game here and there, but it wasn't nothing to make you feel uncomfortable. So he just like, "I heard you, I heard you." We just exchanged a few words back and forth with the table, but it wasn't nothing serious, period. So now it's like maybe like 11. We had already ordered our food, everything. We had food, we just shared everything. Pooh and Nelly had big old Caesar salads, and I wasn't really hungry because I wasn't originally going out tonight. That night, it was just gonna be like them, and I had already eaten. I just wasn't hungry, so I ordered like a spinach dip, something very light that all of us can kind of eat up. And then we were eating out of, I was eating out of their salads, and we also had drinks and stuff like that. So very chill. And time is going by, time is going by, blah blah. I had to be up. Remind you, I had to be at work at 5:45 that day. I don't know if you'll need it in the story, but just to let y'all know, I had to be at work at 5:45. So now I'm thinking it's about midnight. Still vibing, still drinking. We had drinks, so we were all like drinking and stuff. Weren't drunk, maybe a little bit more tea than usual, but we weren't drunk, so it wasn't nothing like, I don't know where I'm at, I need somebody to drive me home, none of that. But we were in the same car, but it wasn't that type of party. So long story short, vibing. My friend Pooh, this has gonna start. Listen, y'all. My friend Pooh, which is sitting across from me, and Nelly is right here. They were showing us a picture of one of our friends on like Instagram or something, and they was like, "Oh, look at her! Don't she look so pretty?" So Pooh passed me the phone. So I grabbed the phone. So now I'm like this, holding the phone like this. So if somebody was behind me, they could see what I'm looking at, because it's just a picture of somebody. So I'm like, oh my God, she looks so pretty. Get it, girl, blah, 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 all the stuff I say. And all of a sudden you hear, dang, who that is? Who that is? Who that is? Who that is? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, I didn't turn that way. I turned this way because that's where the voice is coming from. So I'm like, Pooh goes to them jokingly, ain't my friend pretty? Talking about our friend who we were looking at on the phone. He like, yeah, where's she at? Blah, blah, making conversation. It was nothing. Again, it wasn't nothing. But now they're like super loud. So I feel they're starting to come around. So now you got two guys on this side at the, still holding my hand up. You got two guys at this side of the table, the side we wasn't sitting on. They were on Pooh's side. You got one by Pooh right there. You have one right here. And then all of a sudden, I feel this energy. So I'm like kind of like this, turn to Nelly and Pooh, but not like fully turned, but I'm like turned kind of sideways. And I feel this energy. You can feel when somebody's on you. And it wasn't this guy right here because I seen him out of my periphery. It wasn't him. So I turn around super quick. I'm like, it's a guy right here. He's with them. The bar table's like right here, literally. Like, these are my booths. This is where the table is. So the chairs are right here. His hand, if you can see this chair, because I'm sitting in the chair. I'm sitting in a tall chair. His hand was like this, but leaning. And it's leaning like this. Like, that's how his hand is leaning on the chair. But my bag is like this. So his hand is basically in my bag because I have a bucket bag. And his hand was in my bag. And it was like touching my wallet. But when I turned so fast, he like retracted it. But the way I turned, I had already seen it. So it wasn't like he moved fast enough that I wasn't going to see it. I seen it. So they're super drunk. Well, most of them. So he's like, blah, 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 what's up? I'm like, why you all up on me? I'm playing it cool. Because usually I would have went off by now. But I'm playing it cool. I'm like, why you all up on me? He like, no, my bad, I ain't mean to. So then he sits his hand back up there. But this time it's like up here. It's up here now. So I'm like, okay. Whatever. I didn't want to move my bag right then and there because I didn't want to seem like I don't want you got my bag. I hate when people do that to me because I be like, I don't want your bag. I got my own. But with him, I'm just like, let me just relax. It's three of us. It's about 8 of them, realistically. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And it was a party, basically in Bar Louie. And another thing, side note, they knew everybody. Every person that worked there, they like, what's up, Jen? What's up, Dave? What's up, Weston? What's good? I'll see y'all Friday. Y'all coming to blah, blah, blah. Y'all coming to here. Y'all going to here. Y'all go to the promontory after this. Like, it was like that type of party. So, obviously, they be in there a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't take my bag right then and there. However, I kind of like kept my eye on him. I didn't turn anymore. So I could see him, but I can see him like steady, like looking down at my bag. So he wasn't touching it anymore, but he was still looking down at my bag. So me, I'm like, you see something you like? I'm looking at him. And he like, Well, I mean, it's a nice bag. It's a real nice bag. Yeah, I like it. Why do you like it? You trying to buy your girl one, or because why are you looking at it? So at that time, me being a smart person I am, I grabbed the bag and I'm like, yeah, I really like it too. Blah 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 blah. Sit it on the table. So I take my wallet out. The Another thing, the lady, we had already told her we was ready to pay, so she's coming back with checks. We were about to pay before the guys came over, but then we got sidetracked by them. So she comes back like, y'all ready to pay? At this time, I didn't want to open my wallet. I have like I wish I had it. I have like a little MCM wallet, the ones that kind of looks, you can wear it as like a bag or you can wear it as a wallet because it has a strap. So I have a silver one. So she's like, y'all ready to pay? I was like, no, we're going to sit here for a while because I didn't want, Nelly and Pooh didn't know what was going on at that time. So I didn't want everybody pulling out their wallets, doing all that, flashing in front of these guys because they was really up on us. So I'm like, no, we're going to sit here and chill for a little while. Pooh was like, Bree, but you got to go to work. I'm like, it's fine. We just going to sit here and chill for a while. So I just kind of looked at her and she's like, okay, cool. So, but I did open my wallet just to glance, make sure my cards is right there because it has a side of cards and it has other stuff. So I looked, I was like, okay, the cards are still here. Cool. I just wanted to make sure. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure of that. So I lost my train of thought. Okay, so yeah, I looked, I seen my cards and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. I closed it. I didn't sit my bag back down. I like legit kept everything right there and I was holding it. I was holding my wallet. Matter of fact, I did. I kept my wallet out because that's it. I didn't drive that night. I had no keys on me. I had nothing else was in that bucket bag besides my wallet but lotion, about 4 lotions, about 5 lip glosses, Kleenex, stuff like that. So, and pens, lots of pens, because I work at a hospital. So I set the bag back down, push the chair in, wallet in my hand. I'm good. You want to steal the bag, go ahead. It's the principle. I don't want you stealing anything. But if you are going to steal something, I'd rather you steal that bag that has nothing in it than you sitting here with my wallet. You feel me? So I kept the wallet. We chilling, we vibing, blah, blah. So then the guys, they was like, you're going to the promontory. That's place of people party here, the younger folks. At least I said the younger folks party here. He's like, y'all want to go to the promontory after this? We like, nah, we work. So then you can tell they trying to get all up in our business. What high school did you go to? What year did you graduate? Where you work at? Blah, blah, blah. Who? Who work at? What high school who? Oh, I went to Hyde Park. And for people that's not from Chicago, that's a high school in the city. I went to Hyde Park. I didn't really go to Hyde Park. But I went to Hyde Park. They're like, oh, what year you graduated? A year, '08. I graduated '08. Oh, so you know so-so. Yep, I surely do. And I really did know these people they were naming only because my cousin went there. My cousin graduated in '07. We grew up around there, so I did know these people they were naming. But I'm like, yeah, I know them. So then the other guys were starting to like, it was like 2 cool guys that was there. Well, there was a few other guys, and they were starting to irritate my friends Pooh and Nelly. So Pooh and Nelly started being like, chill, whatever, back up. So after a while, the guys are like, okay, they got attitudes. They don't want to be bothered. Why? In my head, I'm still thinking about dude. Like I can't believe he sat here and tried to steal my wallet and peeping the other dudes. You got 2 dudes at another table where it's only females. Dude over here that's at another table that's only females. So I'm sitting here thinking in my head like, they must do this. They must live a life finessing these women. But baby, not today. If only they really knew. I'm 22 years old, but I know how to handle myself very well. And ain't nobody gonna sit here and take nothing from me. You feel me? So, but that was just me thinking in my head, observing them. Still hadn't went off on do nothing. I had my wallet. I was good. But you can tell he kept standing behind me. And then after I held my wallet for a while and he said that I wasn't putting it down, he kind of moved around. Now he want to talk to them. Now he want to talk to them. Blah, blah, blah. So my whole mindset was, dude, it's like 4 of them by Pooh, which is across from me. And remember, her and Nelly's purses were in a chair next to her. So my whole mind, I can't text her and tell her to watch the purse because dudes are all up on us. They were legit all up on us. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's just me. And I'm going to sit here and stare these purses down. Forget whatever else y'all talking about. So I'm like, now I know some of y'all would have went off. But at certain times, I'm the person that goes off. Certain times, you have to play and think wisely. There are 8 dudes. There are 3 of us. They were older. The youngest may have been like 30. The oldest was like 45, so it's not that old. But the youngest was 30 and we're 22. So, no, I just wasn't on that. And they clearly knew everybody up in there. Everybody's like, yeah, 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 dapping up, what's good, see you next week. So, no, I'm not going to act a plump fool. Did you mess around and follow me and, some other stuff? But yeah, anyways, so yeah, they finally ended up walking away after they say that, okay, we not stupid, we not putting no purses down, you're not gonna get no wallet, we're not going to the promontory, you're not gonna use my Chase card and my other cards to buy do say up in the club, you're just not gonna do that, okay? So yeah, I that's just what it is. So they walked away. As soon as I seen them walking away, all of them, I'm like, pooh, Nelly, y'all will never believe what happened. They're like, what? I said, the dude behind me, I legit, if I wouldn't have turned around, he would have had my wallet. That's how far down he was in my purse. Like he was touching my wallet. And I have a bucket bag. So you guys know how deep the bucket bags can be. So and they looked at me like, what? Are you serious right now? Like, are you serious? And I'm like, yes. And I wanted to text you guys just to let you know to watch your bags, but I couldn't text you guys with all of them up on us like that. I said, so that's why I was like in the daze, kind of looked like I was in the daze. I was looking at them purses. I was trying to make sure it was good because if they would have touched them purses, then it would have been a problem. That's just it. Like there's only so much I can't do before I do something. Okay, you feel me? So that was it. I mean, that had never happened to me before ever. I've witnessed stuff, and I've stopped people from getting robbed because of my voice. Hey, watch out, blah blah blah. I will do that, but it has never happened to me, and I would have never thought it would happen to me. And that is why I don't carry purses usually. I just started carrying purses within the last year because I didn't. All I need is a little wallet, or I will stick my cards in my purse, in my bra. Yes, I do. When I know I'm not going to be sweating and all that, I will do that because I don't have time for no foolishness. And look, I carry my big old bucket bag and I almost got my wallet finessed out of me. So yeah, I mean, and that was basically it. And that's the time somebody almost tried to finesse me out of my wallet. Now, guys, I'm not going to be doing story times all the time. At least not right now, but I just had to share this with you while I was still fresh in my head, even though it's been like about 2 months. I remember it like it was yesterday. So I really, 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 really encourage you guys to be careful with your purses. Be careful when you're out. Be careful when it's only a few, you guys. Just be careful, period, when it comes to your belongings. Especially 2 months ago, that's when people are trying to get ready for Black Friday, Christmas shopping. People are desperate around this time, especially in cities like Chicago and New York. Not saying that doesn't happen anywhere, but in cities like these, people are desperate and you need to be safe and be careful. And I just really, really hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I love you guys so much. Love you, love you, love you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.